Good afternoon, everybody. We're switching it up finally. No more FJ40. We have a mini bike in the shop. And this is Vince right here. So, hey, Vince, this is his mini bike. And it is a Coleman BT200x. Right now it has a
Predator 212.
Predator 212 in it. And we are going to go ahead and swap it out for a 301 big block. We're not 100% sure if this is going to fit in there, but we're going to make it fit. So along with that, we have the driver. We've got a stage 1 kit from Go Power Sports. We got belts. We've got a pipe. We've got an engine plate. We've got grips. We've got chain. We're ready to do this. So let's start tearing it down. Oh, is it? Does it look rough?
It's looking a little...
Oh, yeah. That is done.
It's starting to come apart.
Oh, my God. Look at that. That thing is done.
Whew.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Look at this belt. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. That thing is toasted. You can tell it just got super hot. Flipping on that one side. Oh, yeah. All right, now that we got the old motor out, we need to prep the new motor for installation. Took out air boxes, so. Okay, so we have the intake on. I think we're ready to give it a try. So let's go ahead and pull the way off. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So
Yeah.
grab camera real quick.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can slide this in here. But we'll probably run into everything that's still on here. Oh, it's gonna fit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sucks is the gas cap's gonna be directly under the. So right now it's hitting on that back bracket that we were talking about. That's gotta go.
The oil pan nuts hitting on that front bar.
Yep.
So that'll get taken away with the plate.
Yep. And we might actually just plug that front one. Take the bolt out of it and plug it so it'll go a little bit further forward. Yeah, we can't actually mount that on there with that stock plate because you see how long the engine is. It's already past the back of the plate, so we have to cut that off anyways. So we'll go in here and we'll cut this off. We'll cut this off. We'll cut the factory plate off. We'll leave this in there for now. I think that'll stay. We'll notch the new plate to fit over it. Looks like we need to go ahead and pull the fender off for now.
Cool.
Get that battery out of there. Yeah, so you do that. You pull the fender,
okay.
Get the battery out. I'll get all this stuff cut off the bike.
It sound right, boys.
Basically, you go to put the 40, if you put a 40 series on there, that thing is huge. So it'll come way back here, you know, it'll stick way out here. But in order to fit a 30 series on, problem is that this driver part runs into the fill plug on the case. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the fill plug in, probably with maybe some silicone on there too. And then we're gonna take a saw and we're gonna chop this off. Brand new motor.
Sounds good.
it sound right, boy.
You can see there, we got that plug in there and it's pretty much just sealed up completely. So hopefully that's enough. We gotta find the bolts for this side cover. I'm not sure if they're even gonna be the same ones, so. Let's see here.
The 4 or 5 big
Should be 4 bigger ones, yeah. That looks like it'll fit. Just barely. Alright, so when you gotta pull a stud out, what you do is you thread 2 nuts onto it. And you hold one and tighten the other. If you can get your wrench on there. And then you turn the inside one and that should back out the stud. Yep. Just like so. Already feeling chilly. I was just a little warm. Now,
The ghost touched it.
chilly. Where it could live if we wanted to. We can even possibly keep this drain plug. Look at that. It clears.
Oh, wow.
Well, once we get the plate in there, it might not clear. So we might have to take that front drain plug out still. But we do have a little bit of room to move towards the back too. So, but I just want to kind of avoid from going too far back. So I think we're just going to go a little bit behind. I'm going to go a little bit behind this front mount here so we can keep this drain plug and have clearance. And then we have plenty of clearance back here, actually, so we could go even a little bit further back. Okay, so yeah, let's get it out there.
It sound right, boy.
This will basically just slide right up under here. And we can, I mean, that's going to be a great welding point right there. And all we have to do is just notch this to bring it down a little bit. All right, so here's what we got going so far. I went and notched this plate until basically it fits up against there, and notched it until it was level with the rest of the frame. So that's pretty much it. Now we can take and bolt the motor to it and slide it back and forth until the chain lines up over here. That's our main goal, is to make sure that the chain lines up with the torque converter. So we're going to bolt this to it and get it installed. All right, we're about to slide this thing in here for the first time with the engine plate. So, okay. Because if you notice, the bolts are offset to one side of the plate.
Right.
Now, I was thinking that we had to have it that way because of where it was positioned, but it seems like we might need to spin it around, put it the other way.
The plate?
Yeah.
Itself?
And just re-notch, got the notching in.
Oh, yeah. Because,
Got the
yeah,
notch up
see, it's
front.
more on the right.
Yeah.
There's more
Yep.
room to play.
There's more room, so if we flip it right, wouldn't that pull it over this way more?
It should,
Yeah.
at least a 1/4 inch.
Yep.
If
so
not more.
we're gonna have to re-notch. It'll go in and out either side. Okay.
Like that.
So now, you basically just have to flip it and re-notch it.
Re-notch it.
Which sucks. Alright, well, we've just been fooling around with this motor mount. You know, just clearancing it here and there. And then, I actually ended up notching the wrong end. We had to flip it over, so I'll end up fixing that. But, that's it. It's in there. Chain is straight as an arrow. It's hard to tell on camera, but it's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and tack it in, and then we'll pull the engine back out. We'll finish weld everything, and we'll put the engine back in, and we'll work on getting it hooked up. So we got to do a jet change on this thing. So we pulled the bowl off. It's just a quickie little 10 millimeter that holds that on. Pop that off, and then the jet is actually up in here. So you got to get a screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, but it's got to be like the right size because
swim around really quickly then.
Have you checked it today?
Oh, I should check it. I'll go in there later.
Kids can go in there. All right, there is the jet. And then we got our new jet. Let's see what we got here. There's a number on these. So we have jet number 81. That's what came out of it. And what we're putting in, of course, is unmarked. That's typical. So we don't even know what jet this is. Go Power Sports sent us. The hole appears to be just a tiny bit bigger. Probably can't see that. But that's pretty much it. You just slide that guy up in there. Tighten it down. Don't go crazy tight. Just snug it. Put the bowl back on. All right, well that's it. Thing is fully welded. Threw a little bit of primer on it. And we are going to go ahead and mount this engine in here. Hopefully for the final time. Oh, it's on there. It's resting against it.
How perfect.
Yeah.
This
So
is
what
a little,
is this for?
Yeah, so maybe.
Is that supposed to be welded on there?
I thought it was.
I thought it was too. And now all of a sudden it's just
It's not. Extra taste of.
So what I could do, the right thing to do, we basically take this back off, slice it right here, right? Slice it just on the one side, basically. Spread it on. And give us just a little bit of room there, and then we can actually weld this on like it's supposed to be. Yeah. So let's do that. We'll do it the right way. All right. So I don't know where my chain breaker is. Even if I did, this is just as easy. You just pick your length that you're trying to cut, and then you just grind the head of it off, get a punch it through, and that's pretty much it. There she goes. Ooh, this thing is coming together. This thing is coming together. Cleaned up the inside of the pipe, and then we wrapped it with exhaust with header wrap. Put a hose clamp on the end, and install it. A spacer too. Perfect.
Nice.
That will do it. That's the whole thing. I gotta get some spacer on this side. Yeah.
You're a fucking magician. Oh, because you're putting weight with your body.
Yeah, I was pushing on it with the...
Okay, I see.
Oh, you didn't see me doing that?
No,
Oh.
sleight of hand. Like, you are a magician.
Why is he hammering it on?
You just hammer things off. I don't know.
Okay. Alright everybody, this video is starting to run a little bit long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. We're getting fairly close. We got the bulk of the work done, but there's a lot of little things left to do to get this thing actually back in riding condition. So that's going to be in the next video. We're going to go ahead and finish this up, take this thing for a ride. Super excited. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.